Get ready. 5 seconds. Start. At AIIMS, research is not just a routine activity but rather a mission with 3 objectives. And anywhere else, the primary purpose of research is to gratify curiosity by disciplined activity, thereby leading to creation of new knowledge. But at AIIMS, we are also conscious of the role research can play in improving the quality of teaching. A teacher engaged in research is up to date with recent information and can also inculcate a spirit of inquiry and freedom of thought into his or her students. Research at AIIMS is a part of our national endeavor to cultivate a scientific temper and to eliminate from our society the sway of authority and superstition. While AIIMS attracts sizable grants from national and international agencies, the institution itself also offers modest research grants. The grants are sanctioned after the projects submitted have been screened by a committee and are primarily meant to initiate the junior faculty into research. Thus, other things being equal, preference is given to younger application. After an investigator has made some progress, he or she can apply for bigger grants from other agencies. There is a wide variety of research performed at AIIMS. On the one hand, we do sophisticated investigations in the neurosciences, in genetics and on computer simulation of hormone receptor interaction. On the other hand, we undertake clinical and epidemiological studies on the prevention and treatment of national health problems. We are trying to apply advanced techniques such as immunology and electron microscopy to study the common diseases in our country such as leprosy, malaria, tuberculosis, diabetes, diarrhea, hepatitis, fluorosis, and iodine deficiency. We have large internationally funded programs on goals-oriented research in reproduction aimed at widening the variety of acceptable contraceptives. The scientific publications emanating from the institute have been quite steady at about 2 publications per faculty member per year. About half of these publications are in journal covered by the Science Citation Index. The quality and range of research at AIIMS may be judged from the following highly selected assortment of the thrust areas. In 1980s, 40% of pediatric beds in hospitals were occupied by cases of diarrheal dehydration. In 1997, it is difficult to find such a case even for demonstration in many parts of India. Basic, applied and operational research done at AIIMS has played a pivotal role in achieving this transformation. Recently, we have developed two types of super-oral dehydration solutions based on amino concentration. We are trying to apply advanced techniques such as immunology and electron microscopy to study the common diseases in our country. WHO will formally introduce this new formulation in the Global Diarrheal Disease Control Program this year. AIIMS has developed an algorithm for the treatment of persistent diarrhea, which the WHO introduced in the Global Diarrheal Disease Control Program in 1994. The bacterium responsible for 50% of the cases of persistent diarrhea has been discovered at AIIMS. AIIMS research on the role of zinc deficiency in diarrheal diseases was cited by the Time magazine in 1996 as good news for child health. Rotavirus was demonstrated at AIIMS to be the major cause of diarrheal disease. Now we have developed a rotavirus vaccine in collaboration with the Department of Bacteriology, which is ready for phase 1 trials to be started this year. AIIMS strives hard to make world-class clinical care available to millions of underprivileged citizens of India and neighboring countries. While its magnificent buildings and high-tech faculties may create a superficial image of elitism, a visit to AIIMS is enough to dispel and such illusion. Its corridors are thronged by patients, most of them too poor to afford quality treatment elsewhere. They come here with high hopes because of the reputation which AIIMS has built up. AIIMS is at present not a single hospital but a conglomerate of facilities. This complex of facilities centers to about 1.5 million outpatients and 80,000 inpatients every year. The number of surgical operations performed at AIIMS last year was over 1 lakh. However, the strength of AIIMS lies not in numbers but in availability under one roof of the best team of medical and surgical experts, state-of-the-art equipment and our capacity to rise to the occasions to meet diagnostic or public health challenges. Be it the auto-analyzer or the linear accelerator, magnetic resonance imaging or the gamma knife, AIIMS has them all. Once something new arrives on the scene, someone somewhere in the institute takes the initiative and musters the energy and drive required to get it. Our results in sophisticated medical and surgical care are among the best in the world. The most satisfying aspect of this endeavor is that these cutting-edge modalities are being actually used for is that poor. Stop.